Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. So guys, I am back. That was a long weekend. I went away Friday, that's why there wasn't no video last Friday, and there wasn't no video yesterday, Monday. Today's Tuesday. I got back late last night, and yeah, it was just a really nice long weekend away. But I'm back on it. Back doing the repairs and whatever I can for customers, and that's what we're doing today. It's a customer's car, and believe it or not, it's something that I haven't done before on a Fiesta. Believe it or not, and I've done absolutely tons and tons of bits and pieces all over the Fiesta, but this is something I've never done before. So yeah, it is going to be the replacement of the rear subframe bushes on each side. I've just never done them before. I don't know why, but they've never really got that bad that needed to be changed. They've never had one that's fouled. The odd time on advisory, but never fouled on an MOT. But the customer... as you know, messaged me and said, look, these ones are really bad. Is there any chance that I could replace them? So, yeah, of course, no problem at all. Bring them in. I had to buy a special tool to be able to push them back in. I'll show you that in a second. But yeah, we're going to be doing that today. So let's get cracking. I'm just going to wait for him to turn up. When he does, I'm going to show you the car, show you the tools, show you the parts. We'll get into it. I think it's going to be a bit of a pain, this one. I've never done it before, and I think they're a little bit of a pig to get out. Not necessarily get back in, but to get out, they're a little bit of a pain. So let's just see how far we get today. Let's just see how far it goes. Let's do this. Right, okay. So, guys, here it is. Customer's Fiesta. Now... yeah, they're saying that obviously the rear axle bushes are really worn. There's a lot of play in them. I think it was this one, was it? This one? So you can move, you can really... oh no, not that one. Might be the other one. But he said he can move the wheel, and it's really sort of quite just, you know, they're just gone. So can I replace them for him? I've not done this before, I've got to be honest. This is the first time. So, and he did message me a few weeks back. So, in preparation for this job, I actually went and got out, bought some kit that goes for the actual bushes. And this is the kit. And you just sort of put, this is the new ones. You just put the bar through there. And then you just wind it in. Taking them out, they're pretty tricky. You've got to sort of bang them and try and cut them and whatever you can do just to try and get the old ones out of the way. Yeah, we just got to crack on and see what we can do. But I've not done this before, so it's something new for me as well. But I'm hoping we shouldn't have a problem. So let's get set up. Let's get it up in the air. Let's see what we've got to undo, take apart, and start removing getting the old bushes out of the way. Take the wheels off, just make some space. Yeah, let's just see what we need to do. Let's do this. Right, okay, so guys, now the wheels are off both sides, and I took it up in the air. You can see this is the rear axle beam here that goes through, connects to the hubs, and the wheels on both sides with the springs and the shocks on there. But on this side is where the bushes are, just here, one each side, and they just perish, and over time they get really bad. I can't seem to quite move that one, but yeah, I think because of the weight, it's sort of pushing it up and stuff. So we're going to release it down on the jack to so I can get to it, and then you can work on it just like here. So that's the plan. I've got to disconnect these pipes, I think. That one there's got to be taken up. Got some bolts up here. So you've got to get those bolts there undone, and then that thing will drop down. But I need to support it here with a jack and a piece of wood just to get me that adjustment height, and I can move it around. So that's what we're going to do now. Let me get myself set up, start undoing bolts, and then once it's released, I'll show you the old bushes, and we're going to have a go at removing them. So let's keep going. Let's do this. Right, getting somewhere now. You can see the bushes. This is what we need to remove, and this one is the one we need to new one we need to press in. So some of them come with like a plastic round, and then others come with a metal casing as well, but this one's got a plastic one. I don't know if that's metal in there or not quite sure. They are a little bit of a joke to get out, these bushes. I've checked online, and looked on videos and stuff. This one's not, and there's not a lot of movement in this one. It is gone, but it's not that bad. I'll show you the other side. This is the worst one. This is the one he was telling me about, that there was so much movement in the wheel, and you can see that. Look at that movement. Look. It's just perished over time. They just wear out. So I've checked up to see how to get these out. Really, the best way to do it is to knock this center thing this way from the other side, knock it through here, and then drill out the rubber, which is just this bit here, top and bottom. There's a bit here and a bit there. Drill these out, knock the whole thing through, and then you should be able to keep tapping it out. If it don't tap out, you've got to cut it at the bottom or top to allow that sort of, so it sort of decompresses or whatever, to get this bush out. There is a little notch here. I'll just show you the little notch. See that little notch there? So the new one's got a notch as well. So that notch has to line up with, I'll put a little mark on here, and then so we know whereabouts to push it through. Same on this side. So you've got this little notch here. So we will be marking this up to make sure that when we push the new one through, with that little notch there, that little notch, it pushes through exactly where the old one has come out, if you know what I mean. So there. So yeah, let's get on now with trying to get these out. Drill, and just keep tapping, and just sort of just get them out. They've got to come this way. They can't go that way. They've got to come this way because there is a lip. Can you see that lip just there, around there? And then as it goes in there, the lip goes against the actual, the actual rear subframe. So let's go for it, guys. Let's get these old ones out. Let's do this. Okie dokie, guys, there we go. It is out. So yeah, there you go. So what I was doing is kept drilling until it got loose. And actually, I was it is plastic around this casing, so that's good, because yeah, once you start going through the plastic and hitting that, it just released, and then I just knocked it through. Yeah, just got really loose, and you can just knock it out, and that's it. Away you go. So the other one should be a lot easier because the other side's already in pieces. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But we'll now do the other side. I've cleaned it up with a little bit of wire wool and a Scotch pad. Just a little bit of a clean up, and then we will go for the other side now, and then I'll put the both in at the same time. We will fit it, just making sure it's the right one. Yeah, nice and snug. That's it. And then you just line that up with the mark I've got on the other side, and away we go. So let's go around the other side, do that one, and then we're going to get the two fitted, and then crack on. So let's do this. Right, there we go. The new ones are in, and what a pain they are. Really, really hard to get into. Yeah, you just got to make sure that the new slot is on there, and obviously the mark's there. I just can't see it, but it's just there. So that goes there. And yeah, I just used that tool to push it through. Pretty good. Just goes through like that. Goes on the other end, and just yeah, hold it. I hold it there. 24mm spanner on that side, and then a 24mm ratchet on this side, and gradually just squeezed it in. So that's it. Both sides are now in. New bushes are on. A little bit of rubber grease I thought it might help a bit better. So that goes there. So we'll just wipe that away, the excess. And then, yeah. So now it's a case of putting the brackets around the new bearings and then jacking it up and then fixing it back in place. So let's now do that. And then once you've fixed it up, the bolt that goes through with this one here for the bracket, you've got to leave not tight. You've got to kind of put together, but not too tight. And then you need to drop the car back on its wheels, and then it settles down, and then you do the bolt up. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that as well. So I'm absolutely shattered from doing that, absolutely knackered. But let's continue. Let's now put it all back into place. And yeah, got nice new bushes on the rear. So I've not done this before, so it went okay. It's just tougher than I thought. They are tough to get out and they are tough to push in. So not a great, driveway driveway mechanic job, but it helps that I've got the ramp. It gives me the height, and I can, if I was on the floor doing it, and it just would have been a little bit of more of a joke. But it's nice having this ramp, scissor lift. Anyway, that's enough waffling. Let's now get them back into place, put the brackets on, fix it back up. Let's do this. Right, guys, so there we go. 2 rear axle bushes completely changed. And yeah, the only thing I had to do was, like I said, the last bolt, which is just through there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's just through there at the bottom there, that goes through the bracket and the actual bush. That bolt, you do it up so that it's just grabbing, but it's loose on the bracket, and then you do the bracket up to the actual body, and then you lower the car down, and then you just last thing is nip up that bolt that's through that bracket into the bush, both sides, which you just see me do that, and then that's it. It's all finished and all done. So this actually should drive really nice and smooth now on the rear end. Those bushes will definitely last out probably the car, because it's a 2010 car. So they'll definitely last out the car. And you ain't got to worry about that again on anything to do with MOT, advisories or failures, anything like that. It's all done and finished. But it wasn't actually that bad of a job. It's not that bad. It's just a bit messy, a little bit fiddly. and you know, you've got to make sure you can support the weight while you sort of take out the bushes. And I think drilling them out is a lot better way of getting them out, and then just pushing the new ones back in place. But another job done, another satisfied, happy customer. He's going to come and collect his car in a bit. And then that's it. Yeah, that is today's video. All done, all sorted. Rear suspension bushes on the axle. So, yeah, that's it. That's going to be the end of today's video. Tomorrow, guys, we are going to jump back on the Ford B-Max. I've got it back from the paint shop. I'll let you know. I'll show you tomorrow how it is. He did have the painter had a struggle getting the paint right against the actual other colours. It's a really strange colour that on that B-Max. But we'll have a look tomorrow. We'll continue doing that. Hopefully get it MOT'd as well. Let's just see how far we get on tomorrow's video. But for today, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to drop me a comment, give the video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next one. Take care. See you soon.